Wall Street has recently delivered a wave of positive sentiment surrounding Palantir, and for investors paying close attention, this development could signal a major opportunity. While some market participants continue to shy away from the stock due to its elevated valuation, that hesitation may ultimately prove to be a significant miscalculation. Over the past 3 years, Palantir has delivered a staggering rise in its share price, climbing 1,860%. That level of performance places it among the most explosive growth stories in the market. However, this impressive trajectory has not come without turbulence, and understanding that volatility is critical for any investor considering a position. Throughout this period of rapid appreciation, the stock has experienced sharp pullbacks, declining by 20% or more on at least 10 separate occasions. These repeated corrections highlight the intense swings in sentiment that often accompany high-growth technology names. Furthermore, between 2021 and 2023, Palantir endured a dramatic decline of more than 80% from its highs. This kind of movement underscores a key reality. While the upside potential is substantial, the path forward is rarely smooth. Investors must be prepared for both rapid gains and equally sharp drawdowns. Despite this volatility, Palantir continues to command a premium valuation that immediately captures attention. The stock is currently trading at 244 times earnings and 117 times forward earnings. These figures are far above traditional valuation benchmarks, which naturally raises questions about sustainability. However, high valuations are often associated with companies that are leading transformative industries, and Palantir appears to fit that profile. This is precisely why certain analysts on Wall Street remain firmly bullish on the company's long-term prospects. One such voice is UBS analyst Karl Kierstea, who has maintained a positive stance on the stock. He recently reiterated his buy rating and raised his price target to $200. Based on Tuesday's closing price, this adjustment implies a potential upside of 29%. While the analyst did not release new supporting commentary alongside this updated target, his earlier remarks provide important insight into his thinking. His conviction is rooted in the belief that Palantir is uniquely positioned within two of the most powerful and rapidly expanding areas of global spending. Expanding on that viewpoint, Kierstea highlighted that Palantir operates at the intersection of artificial intelligence and data, two forces that are reshaping industries across the globe. The importance of this positioning cannot be overstated. Artificial intelligence is increasingly becoming a foundational technology across sectors such as defense, healthcare, finance, and manufacturing. At the same time, the ability to process and extract insights from vast amounts of data is becoming a critical competitive advantage for organizations. By combining these capabilities, Palantir is effectively embedding itself at the core of modern digital transformation. In addition to its strategic positioning, industry checks suggest that the company is benefiting from a highly favorable demand environment. This means that customers are not only interested in Palantir's solutions, but are actively seeking them out as part of their operational strategies. Strong demand signals are particularly important for companies operating in emerging technologies, as they validate the real-world applicability of their offerings. This growing demand is clearly reflected in the company's financial performance, which continues to demonstrate accelerating momentum. In Q4, Palantir reported revenue of $1.4 billion, representing growth of 70% year over year. This milestone is especially significant because it marks the 10th consecutive quarter of accelerating growth. Sustained acceleration at this level is rare and indicates that the company is not just growing, but gaining speed as it scales its operations. Taking a closer look at the underlying drivers of this growth reveals even more compelling details. The United States commercial segment, which includes the company's flagship artificial intelligence platform, has emerged as a major engine of expansion. Revenue within the segment surged 137% year over year and increased 28% sequentially. As a result, it now accounts for 36% of total company revenue. This shift highlights the increasing importance of commercial clients in Palantir's overall business mix. The artificial intelligence platform itself is playing a central role in this transformation. Designed to integrate artificial intelligence capabilities directly into organizational workflows, the platform enables both enterprises and government agencies to deploy real-world solutions at scale. This includes everything from optimizing supply chains to enhancing national security operations. The growing adoption of this platform suggests that Palantir is successfully translating its technological capabilities into tangible value for its clients. Another Another key indicator of future growth lies in the company's remaining performance obligation. This metric represents revenue that has already been contractually secured but has not yet been recognized. In quarter 4, this figure increased 143%, reaching $4.2 billion. Notably, it grew by $1.6 billion in that quarter alone. This surge provides strong visibility into future revenue streams and reinforces confidence in the company's growth trajectory. Looking ahead, management has provided guidance that further supports the bullish narrative. The company expects revenue to grow 60%, reaching approximately $7.19 billion in 2026. This level of projected expansion suggests that Palantir is still in the early stages of its growth cycle. Additionally, the outlook for United States commercial revenue is particularly striking, with expectations of reaching $3.14 billion. This represents growth of at least 115%, indicating that the commercial segment will continue to play a pivotal role in driving overall performance. Even with these strong fundamentals, it is important to acknowledge that Palantir remains a high-risk investment. The same factors that contribute to its upside potential also introduce significant uncertainty. Rapid growth, evolving technologies, and premium valuations can all lead to heightened volatility. For this reason, the stock may not be suitable for every investor, particularly those with a lower tolerance for risk. However, for individuals who are comfortable navigating this level of uncertainty, Palantir presents a unique opportunity to gain exposure to some of the most important technological trends of our time. Defense modernization efforts are expected to continue driving demand for advanced data analytics and artificial intelligence solutions. At the same time, the rise of sovereign artificial intelligence, where nations seek to develop and control their own artificial intelligence capabilities, could further expand the company's addressable market. For investors who find the story compelling but remain cautious about the valuation, there are practical approaches to consider. Rather than committing a large amount of capital upfront, one strategy is to initiate a smaller position and gradually increase exposure over time. Dollar cost averaging allows investors to spread their purchases across different price levels, reducing the impact of short-term market fluctuations. This method can be particularly effective for volatile stocks, as it helps smooth out entry points and manage risk. In the broader context, Palantir's combination of accelerating revenue growth, expanding profitability, and strategic positioning within artificial intelligence and data analytics provides a strong foundation for long-term success. While challenges and volatility are likely to persist, the company's ability to consistently deliver growth suggests that it remains a compelling contender in the evolving technology landscape. When evaluating the investment case, it becomes clear that Palantir is not simply a short-term trade, but rather a long-term story tied to the future of artificial intelligence and data-driven decision-making. Investors who understand this dynamic and are willing to adopt a patient approach may find that the rewards outweigh the risks over time. Ultimately, the company's trajectory illustrates why many analysts continue to view it as a strong buying opportunity, even in the face of elevated valuations. The convergence of powerful industry trends, robust demand, and consistent execution positions Palantir as a key player in the next wave of technological innovation. For more stock news updates, remember to press the like button and subscribe. With that being said, I will see you in the next video.